What is the data broker market? The data broker market is an industry that just buys and sells your data. This industry is about $319 billion, and there's 4,000 companies whose sole purpose it is to buy and sell your data. So let's go into some of these figures, because I think 319 is really, really small, and here's why. Not counted in that number are tech companies, because technically tech companies are not actually buying your data, they're just gathering it when you use their service, but they're still selling it. Here's an example. Meta leverages your use of their apps to drive advertisers and bring in revenue that way. They make $113 billion a year doing this. In fact, 98% of Meta's revenue is ad revenue. Think about that. But another revenue stream, albeit much less substantial, is that they take your data, they structure it, package it, and they just sell it to the highest bidder. Now, in many cases, it's not clear what the motives of these buyers are or what their privacy controls are like. So the question is, what happens to our data when Meta sells it? We don't really know. But we do know that there's a history of events like this. Think of Cambridge Analytica, where a simple data grab led to something as impactful as influencing a national election. Food for thought. But there's another type of company we have to throw into this $319 billion figure, which is that non-big tech companies like CPG or telco companies are also gathering your data and they're selling it as well. This is more nefarious because in so many cases, these companies say they're not selling your data when they are. AT&T, Fortune 20 company, it's the fourth largest telecommunications company in the world, sued in a class action lawsuit because it was selling your locational data when it explicitly said that it was not. Starbucks is dealing with a class action lawsuit for not honoring customers who wish to reject cookies. Sephora sued again in a class action lawsuit for selling consumer data without notifying customers or giving them the option to opt out. And the coup de grace, Starbucks and Amazon were sued for collecting biometric data. We're talking about fingerprints, body shape, handprints, without telling customers. Biometric data is extremely sensitive data, and we'll go over this a lot more in future episodes. If your password or your credit cards are stolen, you can get new ones. But your fingerprint, your retina, these are things that don't change. And these companies were gathering this data without even telling you about it. And guys, this was just in 2023. And I'm not even covering the full list of stories from that year. That's just some of the headlines. So we know how valuable the data broker market is. $319 billion is a massive understatement. In my view, this is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. This is the data broker market. It's thriving and it's expanding. Market analysts expect that this market is going to nearly double in the next 4 years. So imagine if we actually got data classified as labor and you were compensated for your data instead of being exploited by it.
Data.